velkommen til en halv times tid med Bluegrass hos fru Jensen.
All right, Danny, how about a little bit of Kevin? Oh, how about a little bit of that sled riding? Merci les mesdames et les messieurs. No, it's wrong country, I think. But we're Traver Hollow, and we're happy to be with you here tonight in Denmark. And we hope you're going to enjoy what you're about to hear. You're going to hear some old-fashioned bluegrass music from stateside. And the very next song here is one that we like an awful lot. And we'll send it out to those of you who like the Stanley Brothers, because we know they sang it. It's called Who Will Call You Sweetheart?
Now who's been talking to you? Somebody been telling you wrong things about me that you shouldn't believe. I'll miss you, sweetheart, when you're gone. Now who will kiss your lips, darling? Who will call you sweetheart? This talk that's running around, some of it I know is not true, about the people I've seen Who will call you sweetheart? Oh, who will tell you they love you? For you once was my little sweetheart.
So now we can tell you a little bit about this song. This is a bluesy number, and from what we understand, there are quite a few of you who are knowledgeable about bluegrass here tonight, and but some of you who aren't. So for those who aren't, we'll tell you there's a lot of blues in bluegrass. Most of it comes from Bill Monroe, but this song comes from the playing and singing of Larry Sparks. Okay, this is called Too Late to Worry, Too Blue to Cry.
I broke your heart, dear. I was untrue, and now I've lost you. What can I do? I hope you're happy, for I'll get by. Too late to worry, too blue to cry. Our love has ended. You say we're through. You found a new love. He's so good to you. I'll always love you as days go by. Too late to worry, too blue to cry. I hope you're happy, for I'll get by. Too late to worry, too blue to cry.
Let's see what we can do here for you. What do we got in mind? All right, this one here is kind of a fun title. Where I lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
Lost all my money for a $2 bill. $2 bill for a $2 bill. Lost all my money for a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Black smoke horizon, surely is a train. Surely is a train, boy, surely is a train. Black smoke horizon, surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill for a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Little girl waiting on down the line, boy, on down the line. Little girl waiting on down the line. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill for a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill for a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
take just a short break, and we'll be back with you in just a little bit. Thank you.
So, I guess it will be all right for you to take your jackets off now.
You didn't waste any time.
And cool off a little bit. This is some hot picking.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I must say it's, in Europe it's a rare sight to see folk musicians dress up the way you do. How come you do it?
I guess it's always been part of the tradition to dress up in your Sunday best. Monroe started that tradition because the music at first was considered hillbilly music and lacked some respect. And he decided to dress up as a means of trying to give it more respect. And we always feel that our audiences deserve the best.
Yeah.
So we try to dress in our best.
Monroe, I should say, is the father of the bluegrass music.
Bill Monroe.
And his band, the Bluegrass Boys, gave the name to the music.
Yes.
Right. And that comes from the rural South.
That's right. And I guess Bill Monroe was born in Rosine, Kentucky.
Rosine, Kentucky, yeah. But you were all from New England, which is several thousand miles away from where the tradition came from. How did you pick it up?
Well, I picked it up mostly from TV, because I didn't really play with any bands. When I first started playing, I played guitar, and then I sort of heard the banjo on TV, like the soundtrack, Deliverance.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard that and sort of got interested, and then I got a banjo and started playing.
Sure did.
Well, it wasn't until later till I started going to festivals and met up with these guys that I really got into it and started playing.
Yeah.
I heard it on the radio when I was just a kid, I guess 12 years old or so, in Connecticut. And we had a radio that would pull in radio station WWVA from Wheeling, West Virginia. And they had bluegrass on that station, and I heard it for the first time, not really knowing what it was called, but I just realized that I liked the way it sounded.
Yeah.
So later on, I guess those memories came back to me, and I realized I wanted to do something with that kind of music.
Were there any bands operating up in the New England area back then?
Joe Val and the New England Bluegrass Boys was probably the main one. The bands that played at the Hillbilly Ranch.
Don Stover and the Lilly Brothers.
Lilly Brothers, yeah.
But Joe Val, that's been quite an impact, even here in Europe, on bluegrass fans.
Kept it alive in New England.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you kept him alive still, although he died.
Well,
When was it? A year and a half ago?
yeah, just about.
Yeah,
Almost 2 years. Next month.
yeah.
I was lucky enough to buy his mandolin. His wife let me buy it. So.
Oh, good thing. So he lives on through that.
Well, I hope so.
And that's a 1923
1923.
Gibson Lloyd Lower F5, for those who know that kind of thing.
Musician talk.
Musicians. Yeah, well, there may be a few musicians listening.
We should mention that was in the Boston area.
Yeah.
The Hillbilly Ranch and Don Stover and Joe Val.
Yeah.
I was not in that part of the country, lucky enough to see any of that, but kids my age maybe went to festivals and saw it on television.
Yeah.
And in Connecticut, in New England, Grand Ole Opry shows would come to town once in a while
Yeah.
through the local radio station. Not a lot of TV, not like it was down south. You could get 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You could get the Martha White show and
Yeah.
shows like that on the radio and early television.
And now you're out in the world being the pioneers.
Maybe of our
A
generation.
benefit for people like us.
Well,
Peggy, it's a very rare thing also to see a female bluegrass fiddler or bluegrass musician. You know, it's generally known as that white male world. How do you fit in? Do you have any problems?
No, I don't really have any problems. I haven't run into any problems at all. And when Paul and I were first interested in bluegrass, we didn't really know enough about it to know that women weren't involved in it.
Good
so
thing.
initially it wasn't a problem, and we just
No,
sort of
it
fell
still
into
isn't.
it. It still isn't.
Good. You're just a good breakdown fiddler.
Thank you.
Oh. And I know that you play the Autoharp as well,
Hmm.
which is another rare thing. So would you please play it next time you go on?
Certainly.
Okay.
Be happy to.
Do you finish your drinks? Maybe you should get back on.
all right.
All right.
Better not let people wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's have
thanks.
some more music.
Thank you very much. This next number here, Peggy took out the Autoharp, and we're about to do a number for you that we wrote and put on our second album. Pretty duet called, well, I guess it's a trio. Kevin joins in on the choruses. It's called When the Moon Shines Over the Mountains.
When the moon shines over the mountains and the stars are forsaken above, in my dreams I'm down in the valley, in the arms of the one that I love. In my dreams we're always together, in my heart we are already one. And tonight you'll be mine in the moonlight, when we meet in a dream world of love. If our wedding was never to be, and I long for the night I can hold you, knowing that you'll be longing for me. In my dreams we're always together, in my heart we are already one. And tonight you'll be mine in the moonlight, when we meet in a dream world of love.
We're going to bring up Mr. Kevin Lynch now on the mandolin to play a song for you. It was the first instrumental that Bill Monroe recorded many years ago and changed the way we think about the mandolin forever. This one here is a little number called the Tennessee Blues. the postman coming. He's coming down the street. He's carrying the letter, and he's headed straight for me. Somebody loves you, darling. Somebody loves you, I know. Somebody loves you dearly. Why did you let them go? Now somebody called to see you. Somebody called last night. Somebody wants to marry. And of course I said, all right. Somebody loves you, darling. Somebody loves you, I know. Somebody loves you dearly. Why did you let them go? Now somebody's tall and handsome. Somebody's eyes are blue. Somebody's hair is curly. Somebody's love is true. Somebody loves you, darling. Somebody loves you, I know. Somebody loves you dearly. Why did you let them go? There's going to be a wedding. It's going to be this fall. So boys and girls, get ready. I'm going to invite you all. Somebody loves you, darling. Somebody loves you, I know. Somebody loves you dearly. Why did you let them go?
Thank you. Thank you very much, folks. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate that. We're going to do something now that's just a little bit different. We're going to put the instruments down and leave them quiet for a couple of minutes and give you a sample of something that's a really important part of the bluegrass tradition, and that's gospel music. We're going to do an a cappella quartet for you that we learned a long time ago. It goes all the way back to the year 1929 when it was written by Alvin Pleasant Carter of the Carter family, and we hope you enjoy it here this evening. It's called Diamonds in the Rough. While walking out one evening, not knowing where to go, just to pass the time away before we held our show, I heard a little mission band playing with all their might. I gave my soul to Jesus and let the show that night. The day will soon be over, the digging will be done. No more gems to be gathered, so let us all press on.
comes to claim us and says it is enough. The diamonds will be shining no longer in the rough.
Thank you. Top. All righty. We're going to head on out of here with a song that Peggy wrote on the fiddle. It's on the second album. Peggy writes lots of great fiddle tunes. This one here has a special kind of title. It really feels like the title of the song. To me, this one is called Splittin the Rails.